Uncle, good morning.
Yeah.
Good
morning, yeah. Yamia Daruma.
So I come in, sir.
Yeah.
I'm saying, I can come for more than a year.
Yeah.
On phone.
Yeah.
I'm saying, Uncle, now we're back and also touch you.
Oh, touch him, say, coach Yamazan.
Oh, so I believe so be the thing.
Oh, yeah.
If you call.
Yeah. If you need to.
Yes. And also I say Bobusia Kakra.
Yeah, surely.
And there's all in Chabe Money Preco. So being
I wait in an accompany. What I remove do Bobidruti said the drums you can, by all means say as a independence in time no or holiday time no by all means maybe Tina me desabro ma audio go form
create no
audio go form say the end bia no ya hinu ba ko pa no
the okay ya na be so hini
na na be so hini e ba sumu
bibia da din anyuma yebo ye musum the style the message and then the influences anyway
actually me share me grandson and me ko abrochire.
This particular one?
Yeah. Musum. Sata na mi waban bi ni e friend Bisa Goma.
Okay.
Na mtitema. Nana Sata Bisa Goma ne were one of the most funky band in Ghana.
Okay.
Actually. And your management ni and so na de bia say you bought full house every time full house but in record yeah, record because any Sweet Talks, Amy Cranston Sweet Talks. But I Sweet Talks no more high life influence. You know, Timea records, top records. You was doing that time Sweet Talks. Yeah, na me tema.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm actually the ni krum nibi. Your friend Tony Sappho.
Okay.
Na Tony Sappho na onosusu no Tony no. Mimi ni mtamwa ajeku efa meno koma ya mwana sata na mimi di untoni senti Bisa Goma time no very popular na Tony Sappho buy no be fire co studio.
Okay.
And on here koye on that's the first I can see the first funky high life. Na sadia na koye nyami ndiwechu brabemu that kind it was a funky high life.
Right.
Na sadia na koye no studio no you buy if you enemy nya adese no I say Bisa Goma a style of playing no.
Okay.
I say to me I was the main man for that band. And I me
Musumu.
Yeah, Musumu miensa sakotusa baby Musumu miensa. A pretty tale of the pretty tale.
A war. I don't know to me gather some characters.
Actually, you know Kushia Berlin.
Okay.
You Kushia Berlin na chese na separate ways na ubi aboni there. And minya idea be say as I say it will form the main thing cry you call Berlin na there was a band Caribbean African band near from Boniem and na production no producers no muti Berlin.
Okay.
And a Boniem guye Boniem guye no satam nam si Patamas eko Berlin. Nkitamo ye follow party ye koye no. I say sa gab no da ho. Boniem matimi set black music sing bi ho. Na enyo bia omunya bia mani replace. Nti me drew Berlin. That was my aim.
Okay.
That was my aim.
To fill that space.
Yeah, to get away to get into that
space.
You know, and there were a lot of musicians. Kolobuse oni fela, one and a fela guitar.
Okay.
And on ba Berlin. On ba Berlin on so a drop here.
Right.
So and saxophone player on so or a half Liberian and half Nigerian.
Right.
No, so about Berlin. And then there was one guy, a Sierra Leone guy, Chakbori.
Okay.
Chakbori was born in Kufurudia, Ghana. Then he went there, and the moment he saw us, he felt like one of us.
Wow.
So he just got on board.
James Brown influence, no. They did not put on.
This particular song made me a musician.
Wow. James Brown, Mother
Popcorn. Good. And it's Eric Ajman.
Now in US.
Yeah, now in US. No more Bambi. New friend Afroboot.
Okay.
Now those days, I was in secondary school from 2.
Right.
Yeah. Now there was a kind of trend that time. Now we had the students pop chain.
Okay.
Mostly the Cape Coast schools and the Accra schools. When we have especially the long vac,
right,
there was always a pop chain, student pop chain. Most of the school, the student Fatipim and all those guys, they had musicians in the school.
Okay.
And the most popular ones were the Todd brothers, Stanley Todd and Frank Todd.
Okay.
Their band name was Flames, the Flames.
Okay.
Yeah. So this trend descended from Accra to Kumasi. So when we come home in Kumasi, we also try to fix up student bands. My band was called the Monks.
The Monks.
Yeah, the Monks was Che Osesbe, Judas, Samdechi, and Jethro Kofi, and I was the singer.
Okay.
Yeah, and the whole thing is that not in instruments.
Okay.
Those days, anytime school vacate, bands, they always put up this kind of Sunday afternoon jumps.
Right.
Q Club was it.
Okay.
So the whole thing, and when we go, maybe we get about 10 minutes to play.
Okay. As an opener,
no.
Sure, no.
They play one boy, no breaker.
Okay. I'm going home here, no more bishop.
They jump on stage with the instruments,
Right.
They are about 2 or 3 songs. Now, most time in those days, it was more instrumental.
Okay.
Now, there was not special singing. And to me, now, sometimes I'm a senior brother. Ohio University.
Okay.
Baltimore. Ono was sending me sa album we.
James Brown, you mean?
Yeah, Mother's Popcorn. Ono was sending sa album with Bremy. And the album, Mr. Rihanna made the home with you. Mr. Rihanna made the home with you.
This lyrics, no.
This sometimes, I was quite good because now sometimes Ghana and America exchange the United Nations Peace Corps teachers.
Okay.
Most of them were Americans. They always come to school from 1, from 2, from 3, English and English literature.
Right.
Were all American teachers. And I was able to really get what James Brown was saying. Nana, Eric, Afroboot, no more boss Ajimai. There was a guy called Ajimai. He was singing it.
Right.
And the first day we went there, they played the song. And I was sitting behind and Mrs. Those days me court dancers say mensa. Mimi who say I'm for change esa. No. Me I always concentrate on what's going on. And then I heard the guy was singing and I saw that
none of them. Not in the West,
yeah. So there was the other singer was called Otis.
Okay.
Yeah. Otis was quite good. Otis used to do the Jimmy Cliff things, you know. He was quite good. So one day, then when I went there, they played the song, you know, and then most of the time I always hang around with Otis and talk to him. So I was whispering to Otis, "Oh, Charlie,
okay.
So, and also to MCS, and I'll catch Eric, you know, and I'll catch Eric. So, small boy, you are also more. And Eric framed on stage.
Okay.
I did the song, and the guy was just surprised. The guy was surprised. The guy was just surprised. Eric recommended me to Ejeku. Yeah. Sekwaku, Sakolawe. Yeah. Train him. You have a big musician on your hands, so train.
You know, apart from Picky from James Brown actor now.
Oh,
James Brown, sorry.
James Brown, actually, later on at Bisagoma, I was known as the Ghana funky president.
Wow.
You know, because I did a lot of James Brown, Stone to the Bone and all those songs, you know. I did it. And when I left secondary school, when I finished secondary school, my first professional band was the Accra Police Dance Band.
Okay.
Yeah, led by Inspector Teach Manson. At that time, I earned the title of Stadium James Brown.
Stadium James Brown.
Yeah, Stadium James Brown. Because all of a sudden, Police Dance Band was playing James Brown.
James Brown.
You know, and I was doing it.
Now, do you have a bus stop band? Is it bus stop band or something?
Bus stop. Bus stop is George Darkwell.
And then they are started by no child.
Yeah. There is something very funny about this track.
Okay.
That day at Q Club, I did this song. The band Afroboat was supposed to play at one of the halls at Tech.
Okay.
You know, Eric just called me, give me money, say small, come. What's one of the halls? Say, come there, come and do this song for me. So I took the transport. I went there and I did the song, and the students were like, whoa.
So and then you man
yeah,
and will be paid for me.
Yeah. And I was doing it good, you know.
Now, your friend is saying, Asiko music,
yeah, Asiko actually. That is the first album we wrote, Cantata. Yeah. You see, when I was writing the song, you know, it was like we were doing the high life, you know, but we didn't want to call it high life. So we went back. I just went back to that guy who played with Ampadu, a guitarist. This Akwapim man, what was his name? My Siko Eddie Donko.
Yeah.
So Eddie Donko music and his title,
darling.
Yeah, Siko darling. You know, and then I said, oh, that's the word. That's the word. Asiko. So we are doing Asiko.
Okay.
Yeah, that is. I wrote that song and we call it Asiko. This is the first time we were put on the Capital Radio in London.
Okay.
That's Charlie Gillett over Records.
Right.
Yeah. This song came after Catch Junior. That was roughly 83, 84, 85.
Yeah, but almost 40 years.
Yeah.
The song is still good.
Yeah.
Feels so good.
Yeah.
No, let's talk about voice. a voice, you don't stress yourself, you just do it. Even at your age, we don't show up. Then, is it a style or is just training?
No, it's not a style. Even you've asked a very good question, because my mom didn't see me doing music. She just heard that I was doing music. So when I come home, when she see me, she stopped to.
So call. So call me and I told you.
Yeah, because in Canada, a young croffer, a young croffer, a young crow, Sanya friend, a young crow. Oma no mutu no say Tambia. Yeah, and this group, Third World.
Okay.
Third World rocks. The main singer. So the compa what?
So yes.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah. Huge. But the way I started, I can say I was taught by one of the best singers, Ajaku.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Ajaku and a mommy technique, said this voice is not from here, it's not from your throat. The voice is from your belly.
Okay. It's
like breathe in and then out. You reduce the air
as it's coming out. That's all swimming. Exactly. Underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the style of singing. And I went to sing against the sea.
At the beach.
There, at the beach. The moment, because singing, the best practice of good singing is when you can hear your voice. And Kolan problem one say, everybody want to jump straight on the microphone to sing.
Okay.
That is not a good singing practice. That's not good singing practice. The best singing practice is that you sing with a band without microphone.
Sing with a band without microphone?
Yes, sing in front of the band without microphone.
Okay.
They are louder than you. They are louder than you. But the moment you reach a stage where you can hear yourself singing,
as they are making that noise,
as they are playing, yeah.
So we did it.
Yeah. Then you are there. Then you are there. Because singing is an art. It's a kind of art, but you have to train it. If you check these Jamaicans, especially Buju Banton, Bounty Killer, when they are talking, they are not talking like they are singing.
Yeah.
But when they talk, you can hear that they are singers because they have a special voice.
Like how much did they?
Yeah. When I'm actually talk,
to 4.
Yeah. When they talk, you can hear that they are singers. One day I was in a train in Germany with 2 friends. And then we were discussing. A guy, he was from Latin America. He opened a studio in Berlin. He looked at me. He said, "Man, are you a singer?" I said, "Oh, yeah." He said, "Man, I like your voice." He's American, South American.
Okay.
And then he showed me where his studio was. So, can you just pass by? I want to have a jam with you. But then I was coming to Ghana.
Okay.
I told him, no, I don't have time. I'm going home to Africa. So he gave me his contact there. When you come back,
Get in touch.
Yeah. If you hear Pat Thomas talking, you can know that the guy is a singer. Because they are a kind of well-trained voices. Yeah. These are people who started singing without using the microphone. Yeah.
So it means that as you are singing, you have to be loud to hear yourself.
You must. It's not a question of loudness. The best thing to be a good musician is the ear training. It's the ear training. Music is a scientific subject. Deals with mathematics. That is sound. But the best way for you as the practitioner is to hear and see what you are doing. Because music, you must be able to see.
That's the crowd or your bondsman.
No. The music itself. That is why the staff, the 5 lines and the 4 spaces are there. You know, the 5 lines and the 4 spaces, you know, creating that music manuscript, you know, it shows you where every note must go.
Okay.
Because it's 13 good notes. It's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Plus 5. If you look on the keyboard, your keyboard is there's something called the middle C.
Okay.
The C from C to C is 8, and then you see 2 black notes up and 3 black notes. So it's the black keys are 5. You know, which shows that it's 13 notes, and these 13 notes, you know, you must hear them, identify them when you hear them. But before you can identify them when you hear them, you must be able to see. I did one jam here with Adinkra.
Kwame Adinkra.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They made me come from Accra to perform here, but I didn't bring no band.
Okay.
They gathered the boys here for me to come and
rehearse with them.
I gave them 1 track. They know Akutubro and everything, you know, that they know. But then I wanted to see how good they were. And then I gave them midi. Yeah. That song is a jazz blues. You know? You must be able to know your chordal progression before you can play that. Okay. What happened? That day Kwame Adinkra really saw who I was. You know? Because when I came, we played all the songs, you know, everything was cool, and then I said, okay, give me that song. And then I saw that the guys didn't know anything about music. Yeah. You know? Top pressure. Yeah. So I had to sit down, take my guitar, and explain everything to them. And they were like, oh. I found out that they really they didn't understand the key usage of keys, you know. They were really yeah.
How many bands on album so far?
Oh yeah.
So
I will try. And bands up. I don't think that anybody can challenge me on that. I started with Young West. All my secondary school time. That is from 2 to 5. Young West. And then student group like the Monks was not a professional band, so I don't count them. Okay, after Young West, I went to Ghana Police Dance Band. After Ghana Police Dance Band, I went to Atlantic Hotel.
Okay.
Yeah. After Atlantic Hotel, I went to we had the Bisaguma. After Bisaguma, I played the Super Complex Sounds. After Super Complex Sound, Super Complex Sound was where I met Ambule.
Okay.
And then I left. At Bisaguma, I did the Motorman. That is marine engineering. At that time, those days, it was known as Nautical College.
Okay.
At that time, that's the time Ghana had the Black Star Line shipping.
Okay.
Yeah. So Nkrumah opened this college to train seamen to work on these ships because all the Ghana ships were motorboats.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I was in Bisaguma, most of my friends who were not musicians, most of them were seamen. You know, when they come from sea, they make me yearn to go to Europe, you know. So, and then I had one friend, Agrebi, from secondary, say, yeah, man, but you've been through school, you know, so it's not hard for you. You can take a course from the nautical college. So I just went to the nautical college, and then I did the motorman course.
Okay.
Yeah, for 2 years I got the ticket, that's a certificate. Then I wrote an application to Greece, that is Pyros. You know, there was this rich man. He is known as Onassis. Onassis was almost the founder of Greece. The Hellenic lines, you know, the Hellenic lines was shipping, and then there was the Hellenic airlines.
Okay.
The Hellenic is Greece, you know. Yeah. So I wrote an application as a motorman, and then they took me. You know, they gave me a date because the ship was anchored at Lanaka. Lanaka is Cyprus.
Okay.
You know, if I can reach in Pyros at a special time, they will fly me to Lanaka and then I went. I got there, I got my contract. They flew me to Lanaka, and then I boarded the ship. I worked on the ship for 2 good years as a motorman in the engine room.
Okay.
You know, worked 2 good years. Then I paid off. Actually, I thank Ambule, you know, because yeah. Because at this time, you know, when I was on the ship, you know, I wrote to Merchant Marine Institute, that is Newark.
Okay.
New York, you know.
New Jersey.
Yeah. And they wanted to train me as an engineer, a chief engineer in the ship, you know. And I had money, you know, and the tuition was about $1,500 for a master ticket.
Okay.
You know, and I was going to my boarding and lodging was around $2,000, and meanwhile I was making $600 every month in the ship for 2 good years. So I had money, you know, I could go. But when I touched down, I paid off in Antwerp, and I flew to Ghana. You know, I have to process
Antwerp, Belgium.
Belgium, yeah, that's where I paid off. That's my last spot on the ship.
Right.
And my ship was called MV Panagia. And it was 40,000 ton ship, big ship, you know. And I paid off. And then I flew to Ghana because I had to process my school papers at the Ghana American Embassy.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Ghana is my home. The passport is Ghanaian passport. So I had to
come back.
Yeah, and process it. Now I came to Accra, and then it was like, oh, go to the joint where we meet, and those days were Tiptoe, you know. Okay. Yeah. I went to Tiptoe, and everybody, oh yeah, man, you are back, and you know.
Yeah, Phil.
Yeah. And Ambula was like, yeah, man, the band is there. Your room is still there. Nobody's in there. I said, oh, okay. I went over, and that was it. I forgot about my. Oh yeah.
Back to your roots.
Straight, I forgot. I reached there, my microphone was there, the band was, they see me, they started to play my songs. Man, I jumped.
All about your passion.
Yeah. Then seaman job would there, everything vanished.
Yeah, because German, I want to know them.
Yeah.
Especially Berlin.
Yeah. Actually, to be frank, I am not sure.
Okay.
Okay. Now, our early days in Berlin. Now we were expecting. We went there because Pat Thomas was supposed to form a band.
Okay.
And we play. We went there and it wasn't happening, you know. So it was like I was always looking around to fix myself in any other band.
Or fans, biggest fans back was it? Brofono, Brauchi Kakra.
Okay. Yeah, pass. You know, like I say, ban Juman party there no, na koso.
Is it because of time?
No.
Or the system?
Any time, I said, but a whole system, no. Especially before, me I said, no more team.
Okodaki.
Yeah. So time need no more team. Pass. She said, Timea Yama.
So that's in West Germany, East Germany. Breaking wall.
No. Me try Germany 10 years and say no more wall. Yeah. Na time no. Ade ba ko boy ni aye team tuna West Germany ni the GIs, American soldiers no. The mayor of West Berlin was an American.
Okay.
And you know, American soldiers mostly blacks.
Okay.
The time I call no near no more mingle
because of color.
Because of color. And you know now, German for no my too much problems. Now, that's that time no. One winter time. Now, Madame would be a friend of Dick. Kwamboachi. And she said, what instruments?
Okay.
Now, also Charlie, there's a part of the and Cosentino. Yeah, you should see bit me. I organize here. Now, nightclubs so poor.
Okay.
And on Saturday, now make a bonny hair, my son, not almost black musicians.
Okay.
Now, me and a Dick and a Francis and a Kenneth.
Okay.
Yeah. Dick was the drummer, Francis was the keyboard player, and then Kenneth was the bass, and then there was one German guy who was playing the lead guitar, and I was playing the rhythm guitar and singing. Now, near F5. Now, every time, that's winter times when you start the idea.
Okay.
And you madate to see a co practicer. That's sometimes you need to shizzle. It's a tall woman near could do on my was Abia, Dick Tembia, or Babano elite. If you could join and son of Germany, if you been getting kitty, Chantre.
Small bottles.
Yeah, brandy. Yeah, brandy. Time the other banner baby, you know, and I'm in such a bottle. Oh, I want to start seeing. To buy you both now, challenge out the beer. Oh, no, want to. No,
Paco.
I no Buaru, almost a Jadianon as to smoke because I'm going out.
Also, why not?
You know. And then, Sadia do not mind. You're going to press it for I read in young coupon. Yeah, for boss, for train. For boss, for train, who could run 20, not 20, because when you who are almost plain clothes and a coin species, your bottom. You who are no,
not quite near day.
And an identity.
Okay.
Cripple. Papier. The Monsieur Monas of Katajo Botomua.
Osweishi.
Germany. With them 4 months, Hamburg. With them 2 months, Berlin.
Nkatasemia.
Nkata yao.
You chose as ye, we could be.
So, unyansan ya do baba.
There is where they. Yachu is where they.
Oh. And I song. And I make no. Any baby or one. Jamaica for can say, who just bless, no one cares. Yeah. That's exactly how we were able to make it. Because, intimate mean time ya patamas or yamini.
Wow.
Patamas do yamino. Me through Berlin. Patamas flee, na me kotnai. Yet she me first one.
And yet you one.
Oh yeah, me them 2 times.
Okay, so that.
Yeah. The more Berlin first day. And umia masemu, nia na mkope mwasemu. Yako bob near hall be for Katilatan.
Okay.
Big hall. Near Bambi fire connection. Fire connection. That was my first band in Berlin.
Okay.
Yeah. Near Koye concert to be. Near concert in full house. And American soldiers be. By no man. No Tikruma. I'm so yeah. I'm so where are you coming from? I'm so from Ghana. I said, man, damn. We're looking for a singer like you. I'm so
Miamini.
Miamini. I'm so come to McNair. McNair near American barracks.
Oh, okay.
Nekono. With the 3 months visa. And I'm the choir. And to me, the minya drew hono. Oh, minim say, my ye, minim say, 3 months visa no a zem me free krumo.
Oh, Thomas.
Oh, I travel by 4 months.
I spy.
I spy. And think of one my address. Send me more. No man in trance. Nin discuss. Oh, my boomer bogism. I did change she call. Who rap barracks once so a Zodo passport.
Actually,
at to her. American soldiers need know. They didn't passport Emma. Oh, my room in no more contrasty. This case, oh, Omaniaji, oh, as you said, me ban now, me better ban, no, me no more born, and yeah. I can't na me ba.
With your passport.
Me coffee. Me drew gate one. Na enya American soldiers ni jina ho. Na German police.
And I bet take over.
Oh, so I must share my passport no mo say me visa wu no. Omo emrasa so mo ringi.
Yeah, so me report immigration.
Yeah. The man so she.
Why you ready so?
But you man so with them 2 months. Them 2 months. And a part.
Thomas.
Yeah. Thomas go for lawyer. So, ne ho, e krom wo ye fra bibi sadio ne se e kwen bia azu senka e betunya ye bia age be boa pa. Ye fra bibi Ameldon
in German Kasa.
Yeah, German Kasa chese Ameldon. Who translating Babrofuma a registry.
Okay.
Everybody in Germany is registered.
Oh, Anna Udina Bem.
Yeah, who are from hospital
to them.
Oh, yeah, ho now call. That's all person trawa. Person trawa. The first thing, unya a dino now call police. Omo papers be a formula. No akwaje, no afile. Odo nine bibia now the once the stamp abosu. Sa uvise wa sa paper no etimi ma ko be bia o Germany because you are registered. Patamas tamo mo chie me no. And a part cover a lawyer and a lawyer catch and say ko register no. The part
first.
Oko register me. Nkita mo register me how they I register come lawyer no. The lawyer no ba police station was there.
Ngadi
munyano. Enye jami. Omu jami no. Instead sen come bury repatriate me no. Omu antimi repatriate me. And omu the stamp boom my passport me say omu ma 7 days.
Ko bobo aho.
Ya trikruma ko. Na next time no. Na me girlfriend
German
girl. Inti and again no call lawyer no free again. And was the only thing you can do to help your boyfriend is get married with him.
The documentation saying crowd the man.
Oh. And again so obewa me.
Afa
nti yegu aware no so ayenye nwi ena mesa ohia kro yala because ya moba na yenidi
ai
oh ena so you dance wa Hamburg na pa Idru Hamburg ya boba wie ya ba Berlin ya hem kratem
was 7 days
now 7 days now na kumwa no 4 months. Oh Hamburg de nkomu and ho pad nkomu pam me ho de nkomu pam me na mbufu ye nam se no
oh bofu
oh yeah yes because the man mbufu ye ni say they register me. I have Ameldon in Berlin. Na Hamburg no na ko say Hamburg no omo heti before no
racism
na before na things so na before no so fault because no minimum rights. That's the main thing.
To na musa
before no minimum rights. Enti si achiwa and a fan so nka German na a fan bro so nye. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Take us say professor ma.
Oh yeah. And asempa.
Okay, now buy.
Yeah, okay, now buy. Na enipa mu de me atum 4 months. Okay. Last day ye jami no, eni e de me court. E de me court no. State prosecutor. Oh sorry, yeah. Alles klar. Die have keinen Aufenthalt. Er muss weg na hand.
Over go.
Nam so satana min ti German. Translator tim German. No translate German. I say yam fa kofi. Na ne I'm say the man is talking nonsense. you are a judge. You are an official of German government. You know that I am registered in Berlin. So if you want to repatriate me,
take me there.
Take me to Berlin. Let Berlin repatriate me because I'm not living here in Hamburg. You don't have any jurisdiction over me. So when when I'm not translating with him I say ticket money. What? Won't go in Berlin. Me drew Berlin. No control be anymore. Me see Berlin. No control. I because me say me ba. You want my pon coffee that. Matitim. Na part time me ko boba no Hamburg no. Part catch him say, see. Solve problem you be answer no ko. Me like me capre bani no. I'm saying na mami from ko bona minya be 200 Dutch marks be na 300 Dutch marks be.
Shabu.
Yeah. Me before months we jail. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This is HammerTime. Duodu and then etwetwe enkomo no. Emfantifo mi no omonye emfantifo. Emfantifo mi no omonye emfantifo. When you want to infantifo, omonye emfantifo.
David.
Takra the net is saying then. And your friend, the best comes from the West. We have the CK man, we have Papa Yankson, yourself, Pa Thomas, Mutela, AB Cranston.
Yeah.
Juelaka, no.
Juelaka, yeah.
Jewel,
yeah.
No, have you?
Yeah, Jewel.
Ambule.
Ambulance small secondary. Bibi Bugalu. Tadi. Yeah.
So I'm saying Atlantic Hotel, the mom to move more Kohana.
Atlantic, give a whole lot of chances for musicians. Me particular.
Right.
Yeah, but Takrade have a kind of similar air like Kumasi. You know, because Kumasi those days media normally if you ask them and I'm took free Kumasi.
Okay.
Kotrata.
Kufins and 70.
And mommy
two butter.
Now, once Kumasi, I didn't even say me Kumasi na start here. Kumasi had bands.
Yeah.
Nightclubs.
Yeah.
Once we were playing. And if you wanted to do music, you could just get involved in one of the bands.
Yeah.
It's the same like Takrade. Takrade was there was Carousel, there was Zenith, and then there was Atlantic. Zenith was Broadway dance band. Carousel was Carousel 7 and Coconut 7. You know, and then Atlantic came up with Atlantis dance band. You know, so it was like every weekend, if you swing here a little bit, then you go there, go swing a little bit. You know, so it was just a merry-go-round.
Yeah.
Say every weekend, you know.
Baby, join me.
Yeah, you know, and then the people they support music. It's not like here. I did bakukra can wa me mentimi trick ma say music ni say no one money so yen
I'm value adi amoye.
Oh, you play band boys. You play band boys.
No play band boys.
Mami bi ai atonzu hima nuano. Say a premier so person wa me. As me hey na yamwes on krobo this road no ufri mereku amafie efie na o baspo stadium wa sa oba no efie neto mereku am efie no so oh no a nice girl sometimes no I matter say na me can no a very nice girl. Na yensu so da bia yegu masa ya mu veranda so. Musicians no honey about meeting no ya planning baby be ko practice ne instruments no fi ho. Yeah, ya obi akofa ka ba ne ya pack instruments ne ko nti da bia
boys no go.
Egu ho ni.
Ano mbo band.
Ya mo ban ho but ye bishia ne ya plan I say ye ko ha akoye practice ne ya pack ne ko. Ye honey be chop money. Nti da bia ye oni ho. Na woni mba fasem. And I want so or any band on a two no concert for count.
Okay, concert band. Na guitar band.
Na guitar band. Na me sata ma me koye no. Na me fa na me nimo ba. Oh, secondary school from 2.
Young boy.
Oh, I think in me puberty. Na me fa girlfriend da.
Nkromi ngora wo.
Nkromi. Enti the band for no small. Small. I will not the baby ala. Na small a girl. Na small na good. O me am so me can am in the tradoji. Okay. Na I'm a young fool. Oh, nice young girl. No, cause Zion school.
Okay.
No one's no chum. Na kwakupra. Sakrado pa. Asamo pa mami. Oh, kwakupra. Oh, small. Easy. Then small, easy.
Who's here?
Oh, easy. Papa. Oh, easy. Small. Small girl.
Poo your flower.
ama jamfo kofi no kaka che ni mami mi che mo na banfo no frefre mi ade amami di be ye mo fifiati na mo bam boys mo no mo be na mbotinya wa me ba you see okay ejeku shedemo kisa mami ni be jina ho di atem no pie na ntina de osiko kuma minka ade me ba twemu na mo frefre no Classe. Bam boys. Tim ready. I'm no.
Hanye.
Nyadia make nyatna. Sometimes so nam tako. Me tako takrade.
Okay.
Yeah. Tim me do takrade na me sinu nam so. I'm so
Hanye.
Yeah. Na takrade pa what? Yeah, Winkoko.
And Coco Kikana no more.
Yeah, Winkoko.
But as a Takradian Tema, I say
similar.
No, yeah. Is this was a cool star now?
Yeah, it's similar. The same
sim. Because you know the book by sea.
Yeah, we are called cement town. Yeah. And mostly, one more muti. Mfantifo no omuti takrade no omo negu tema.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see. Anyway, apartheid time na mo yana. What happened?
Yeah. Tema almost started almost shout for Mandela to be released no jail no. And a big grand concert to be Wembley.
Okay.
England, London. It was very popular. It became very popular in Europe. And you know, all the European countries started to support that call for Mandela to be released.
Okay.
Yeah. The me wahona German from Yenubi, Christoph ne Florian, and Omba and Omsio. Omanya an order from Senate for Culture, Berlin. Was only a federal Senate for Culture. I contacted say say African musicians be kruma.
Okay.
Inti mobilize African musicians no. Na Berlin and so enye something to support the call for Mandela's release.
Right.
Yeah. Don't buy no so. Okay, Lee. I'm so okay. I'm anyway.
It's high time.
Yeah, it's high time. So, now I'm trying no. And me the man Piranha. And form record company no. Yeah. Oh, Adiano Koi, Omuniska, Capeva.
Mountain.
Yamambi.
Wow.
Okay. Adiani media. And I'm the co Paris. Time na ANC. Europe, Omo headquarters, now Paris.
Okay.
Yeah. Nana Awachi. Madame Fubako, Nam super complex.
Okay.
Keyboard. No, Oti Paris. And you know him, one of the guys, ANC for be your friend Tunde.
Nigerian?
Mintimi also your friend Tunde, but my name so Nigerian. Until and I'm doing no command, and I'll call Butcher Tunde. Not Tunde's what the ANC, any cry about sponsor Sadi way. Into woman, jackets, no bibia. And the Coma company Safari Ambiance.
Okay.
Yeah. And Safari Ambiance try. Same way, NAE or Dobe Bandmaya. Yeah.
Told you now, cigar.
Oh, and what's Mania?
Arrange.
Because Bibia France. Yeah, Bibia French.
Okay.
And a Nipa would be my Yao. On a native French. Time where ya the new year and a police for chin. And a police for chin out. And your tone of pa. You didn't go to Ghana. No, and I'm DBI. Oh, Obra, chats, French chats. Name is, Satamna Lana Richie or release say you, say me. Yeah, say it always. Means me a bon way, echo that one, which was a massive hit. Now, something French.
Now, don't even follow up. So, I can get a translator.
Papa, your friend Maniatakis, Safari Ambiance. Maniatakis.
Comes me.
Because I'm saying, I know I started French. It's a process. Yeah, could you? Or pretend to say one tip of a crowd.
Who's over translator? Go.
Over translator.
Another one.
I'm damn was not the Nazuno. I go you because I know you watch it. Or the Nazako Kanyoma.
That's what I'm for the accomplice. Hanya. You feel now, bro.
No. Because, na. Papa no, Maniatakis. In musical shop, I could guarantee. I just set up instruments, big PA, BBR for me. With the papers and the call music shop, no say at least come from your mamma mia. Catch him say, hey, madam for no, push watching one your mamma. Tim class and come home.
No,
what? You go from train apart,
a lifetime. I didn't influence anyone.
Yeah, actually, I knew when necessary me too before I could bravo.
Okay.
Yeah. When because that one, yeah, I could bravo no. And I started anyway. Sometimes I was not tuned to singing the vernacular language.
Okay, now do more of them.
More brofu. Because akuti brofu na ankasa. So if you turn on the flip side, a reggae, nina answer brofu.
Okay.
Oh, the main mission I'm too sani manina.
Yeah.
Enti, nana akuti brofu no. Now the song ne kuta spirit bi. Guy no de nyumno bae no. Nkansa no. Etuo na no ntimi ntuo.
It was neto no. Okay.
And I no ntimi ntuo. Anu ntina studio. Anu engineer no. Raina. Bodo Steiger ya ono an engineer friend Raina. Ono ya recording ni wie. And I akuno. Because me I'm started singing. Give me record me singing in a way. Nekaka aku. And ofre I didn't cancel in hall. Didn't cancel being an one and ran at the scheiße. No catch a George say. No. Sub voice way to me sub voice way and me share idea my because we're in the voice in your professional voice.
And then cancel was to be.
Or not sending me. And you are practicing practicing a room. The catcher and say, Namin person me in free project ban because George ever frame me. Sata my George be frame me called man. That in Kansas was their singer.
Okay. Nikoton Kansano. Tension. So
no. Say because we permanent ban. I didn't like that at all. And yeah, practicing I got to buffoon on one network. But 2 years. Oh, my body, the same thing. My better high lifestyle.
Okay.
And I'm the someone I made me say, ye was studio and say me met to high lifetime.
Okay.
Now cancer to Akutibofo. But now Duodu was hooked on the Akutibofo in the first place. Okay. And I didn't my judge or Nisaka and say and me. I was his main supporter.
Okay.
Satam no more Bambi, Cool and the gang.
Yeah.
George, Cool and the gang.
Okay.
And I mean, yeah, idea be the way a man of George sponsored everything, to be frank.
Financially. Studio FBPR.
Me say, Kumasia is Ufru Diapa.
Epion.
Us studio. Yeah. Recording in a way. Now, Big Joe was the guy leading the thing. Big Joe Niska. Titamo, you wear now, says a G tape at the corner. I was so surprised, say George, here, in the back, counting Dutch marks about 8,000 at the group. So, like, I don't know. And I'm more of a nonsense never frame me.
Okay.
And here, quite back now, you started band. It was bus stop. The band was bus stop.
Now, I don't like George Antwi.
George is not a singer.
He's just a
George is a guitarist.
George and a composer, or true.
Composition, or you're very good in writing texts.
Okay.
But composition, most of the song, catching a minimum.
Outro, no arrange.
I composed the title.
Okay.
The way of singing it.
Okay.
You know, but George Dako is very good in say abebuonum. This anio. You know. And every time, only a guitarist and I'm a singer. Until before we bring the song to the band, no, you are working out. Maybe my test, or crack guitar, near bo or bonamito, no, but near correct, no, in some mushim.
Right.
I'm submitting some mushim. Me, George, catch me, maybe title, me name and working out or do you and working out, let the children play and working out so and equity bropu a cancer
right
a big woman yeah an addition
that particular project also says can be done by copyrights or any revenue be a free particular album I think that there was supposed to be a split sheet
this is what I did with the cantata cantata for no obia and training back obia no training back but time in second contract say for the release of Akwankwa you know guys have to belong to you know I registered in the Copyright Association
right
in the annual year title am so we Jagger and some timer title we so we Duodu and Emmanuel Roberts title we so we pops
Obia credit man
Obia
na akutubafo album no yes anyuman
no this brought the whole breakup.
Now say no during recordings or after.
Normally when you finish the recording, then you register it.
Yes.
Then when you are registered, they give you the
registration form. Do be a drama, engineer, composer, singer, whatever. And no idea more lucky.
And no idea you're lucky.
And sadness.
And I remember the whole thing is I blame George, you know, and this is one person me blame no, but
I'm also going to say
on the causes are problem because the idea was when we finished the first recording, the idea was it was so new. I actually. It was so new. The music was so new, you know. So this music must be introduced first in Ghana.
Okay.
Then, you know, there was a proposal. He was going to set up a label.
Okay.
And this label was for the group Boston. And the label was Okuman Records.
Okay.
You know, and we had guys who finished university and then they could really write English. Everything was prepared.
Okay.
Contracts, everything was prepared. You know, we only have to put our names and signatures, and everything was done. You know, I was going to introduce the thing in Ghana, and when I come, we make our thing, and then we kick off from there. You know, the man came to Ghana, and about 2-3 years.
Antoninka.
Tamoba, Belino, Abano. Everybody went because Ajuma you did a danka, any music, you know. And to buy no, Obia, name Watiti, Obia Copebam Biabo. I said, yeah. That is how the whole thing.
But is it late since Amania registration? Is it late to review that particular album?
Yeah, but the whole thing is there. Oba na then I say, you know. Then he started a fight.
As in Band Noguno.
Yeah. And the whole thing, it was me. I don't know why. And because cantata, I didn't form cantata. No. It was sometime played on Akutibro bass.
Okay.
Jaga played on Akutibro for the drums. These two people, they decided because they have to work and earn, and the man was not there. The bus stop was not happening again. And Kansa, you've played in Kansa already. In Kansa, was gone to US with his girlfriend. His girlfriend was an American soldier, so they went to US. You know, so Bob was playing another band. You know, it looked as if I was the only guy. I was working here at the Parks and Garden, not doing any music. You know, so the guys, sometime and Jaga, they started, and then there was one guy, B.B. Hammond. This first they started with some Germans and B.B. Hammond, and they were playing, and then B.B. Hammond was telling them, hey, you guys, you want to do this thing. The man is sitting at home doing nothing. The man himself is sitting at home doing nothing. So why don't you rush him and get him on board? So I was at home. They can say, oh, Lee, come and check us here at this practicing place. I went there and I saw them. And I said, yeah. They said, man, we want you on board. You know. And then I told them that kind of old system of playing covers, we're learning people's music and to play. You know. Now I'm above it. So if you guys want me to come and work with you, then we are going to do
our own
songs. And this is Akwankwatia. You know. So when he came, we've done the Akwankwatia. And the thing is, the moment we did Akwankwatia, because the Akwati Brofo and the Culture Union have gone out already, I'm telling you, this Akwati Brofo was number one about 4 months in Paris. You know, Radio France, they were looking for the group.
Group is well good.
Yeah. Where was the group? It's Akwati Brofo. Akwati Brofo brought Angela Kijo. Akwati Brofo brought Morikante. Yeah. Because this is the first time they had a kind of African music that they could also relate their music to. It was big. It was damn big.
Did he register the songs?
Where?
You have no idea that were registered?
Where?
Okay, so a case be a hangy watch.
Now I'm out of it. I'm damn out of it. I don't care about that. It's too old for me. I'm damn out of it. I did back when I say I became the scapegoat for this. Oh, and
for this project.
Yeah, for the George Darko in the bus stop project. I became said, you know, I knew the guy liked me and I really like him, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know why
things went away.
Yeah. And the hatred this guy showed to me. I'm telling you, I brought the name George Darko and the bus stop. The thing was bus stop. But then I can say, if you or ye member send you a studio. So, cash go Tiadina.
No, say yes, what Bema.
I'm so Bema. And here, choir, you start here, bus stop, Munkamantum. I didn't, you to say, George Cool and the gang. We George Darko and the bus stop. Yeah, I made the guy, you know. I don't know how the guy was able to turn himself to come and hit me. I didn't know. Come on, over here. That boys, me I spread it.
What's what you? Any answer? Jack and you transfer for a part 2 of this interview. Okay, the story was around what?
Okay, Madame Fo, drama, your friend Cappuccino.
Okay.
Na me organize here no Oba Berlin. Oba ekwana me mini paper. Nzo Oba ya within 2 weeks and worry Germany no nya the paper.
Oba sound.
Yeah, we said that's life, you know. And oni Oba no omo ntafo. And a penny no your friend Jennifer.
Okay.
Edi why fancy oh fee ne on a ball drums.
Okay.
Yeah. The me train na me na oh fee na from me over there. I'm so yeah Jennifer. You know.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, I'm the Jennifer deal. Yeah.
Now opportunity now we be man. What happened in the next 3 minutes? Bonato for mommy.
Opportunity.
Jennifer Diana.
Oh yeah. The whole thing is Bude. Bude is was those days. Bude was the label for Bonnie M. And most of the top German artists, you know, Bude was for Frank Sander. Bude was Peter Maffay, Udo Lindenberg. This woman, even Bude, David Bowie also was on Bude. And you know, I had a friend called Leo. Leo had a band, a rock band called Interzone, and they were on Bude, you know. And then there was one political party, the Communist Political Party. There was voting time, so they were campaigning. There, they don't campaign like how they do here. They organize parties, you know, for the kids to come and enjoy, and then they have their party
colors.
Yeah, colors. Yeah. So we played at a very big hall called the Neue Welt, the New World. Yeah, that's where the party made the
campaign.
This campaign party. So they took in Tazone. We had a band called Fire Connection.
Okay.
Yeah, and the two of us, they called the two of us, you know, and then we played. This is the first time Leo was their lead guitarist.
Okay.
This is the first time he heard me singing, you know. So man, damn, come to my place. And where I was living and where he was living was just short space. Yeah. And he had a very big studio. There in Europe, the bands, every band have a studio. This is how they do.
When you teaser. You bet was in our next conversation. The time was. Uncle Madonna,
yeah.
Now, me that's so much today.
Yeah.
And somebody didn't come.
Yeah.
So much did you know your Bob and nation near to come.
Yeah.
I don't know Koba. Part 2 never happen.
Okay.
And once you beat my mini even as a guy, you're preparing a sound of a crowd. Then I look at the chat on the
I did make a medium Kodano and me 2 or 4. 2 Kodano for Kakeku, Nayumbi, or say a yama dream. Here, my dream. Unipe bia, adia obey bia, o dia dream ye. Nti mofra dream. Sanom di train. Sanom di jekunum sanom di train. Ejumano, enye technique. Music, subject, technique, is just small part of music. Until seek ye the kingdom of music, and all things shall be added.
You better try to
yeah.
Uncle Duodu, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
It's been an exciting conversation.
Yeah.
With Asufi.
Yeah. Miss Madamasi. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Yeah.